Czy jestem przeciążony jakoś? Nie, nie jestem. A jeszcze zobaczmy, co tu jest w ogóle. Coś tu jest ciekawego? Dobra, idziemy za misją.
Another day?
The water is quite aesthetically pleasing, or so Barrett has told me. New Atlantis relies on advanced hydroelectrics for most of its power. Told me.
Siemanko. Wpadłem w dziurkę.
Here we are, the lodge. The front door should unlock if you hold up the watch that Barrett gave you.
Zegarek, który otwiera drzwi. Proszę bardzo.
Members of Constellation. They will be waiting. Captain, everyone will be in the library, just inside.
We appear to have a visitor.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about. Would you care to tell us what happened to our friend? Why you're here and he isn't?
The Walking Dead, a widziałeś ostatnio gry, które są tańsze niż 350 zł? Nowe? Bo ja nie, niestety. Atak piratów.
I see. Vasco, verify.
All statements made have been factual.
This is just typical. Barrett hands over our ship and our robot to some random employee of that discount mining outfit he uses.
Walter.
And if we hadn't insisted on installing those emergency protocols, I guarantee you this rock breaker here would be halfway to Neon.
But that didn't happen. He's here with the artifact.
Thank you, Matteo. Now, let's focus on what's in front of us, shall we? What happened when it was extracted? Did anyone see anything? Hear anything?
Ile razy to się już wydarzyło? Kto jeszcze miał tę wizję? Pojawiło się jasne światło i muzyka. Nie zamierzam o tym rozmawiać, to coś prawie mnie zabiło. Ile razy to się już wydarzyło?
It's anyone else who pulls one out of the rock for the first time. Why? We're not sure yet. So if you wouldn't mind adding another data point.
Pojawiło się jasne światło.
Interesting. Similar to Barrett's description of the experience, with less embellishment.
Are you hearing this? Do you all believe me now?
Whether it happened or not wasn't in doubt. But honestly,
Czy grafika jest ładna? Ładna jest.
believe in fairy tales.
If this is the greatest
Ale
mystery
czuć stary
ever,
silnik
why
Bethesdy.
couldn't it be part of the ultimate mystery?
But gentlemen, can we please focus? Noel, I think it's time we tested your theory.
Right. Let's see. We know the artifacts react to each other. The pieces we already have move when they're in close contact. Now, if we add this new one to the two we already have...
The artifact. If you could place it on the table here.
That's it. Just like the others.
And to imagine, we thought there were only two of them at first.
Oh my god, that's it. They're reacting.
No, nowy silnik Krycha to nie jest taka prosta sprawa. Poza tym pod moderą zostawili... Dla moderu zostawili stary silnik.
Easy girl. Breathe. You'll have a heart attack.
She's not the only one. If they're coming together, that means there's a set.
Built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
Still 2,000 credits for our little wager, Godfrey?
You're on, Walter.
Well, if we had all the answers, it wouldn't be exciting, now would it?
Not to take away from the moment, but what are we going to do about our new friend here?
So, are you ready to get to work? See if exploration is the life you want to lead in this little universe of ours?
W porządku, wchodzę, to powiedz co dalej. Za dużo tego naraz, potrzebujemy czasu, żeby było chłonąć. Ile wiecie o artefaktach, czym one są? Chcecie przyjąć mnie do konstelacji? Co to znaczy? Czego oczekujecie?
We're all here because we're committed to exploring space. Humanity may have settled the stars, but that doesn't mean we should stop diving into the unknown. Beyond that, you'll be expected to use your own judgment, just like the rest of us.
W porządku, wchodzę w to, powiedz co dalej.
You should take some time to get settled in. Introduce yourself to everyone. Some of our members aren't here, but you'll meet them soon. Come find me when you're ready. You and I are going to be doing some traveling together. Get your feet wet. And here, I think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us. In addition to credits, why don't we set you up with a backpack with some boost capability? You'll need it out in the field anyway. Just mind your head.
Dobra, mamy następny poziom. I 2 punkty do rozdania. I słuchajcie, zrobimy sobie fizyczne. Zrobimy sobie witalność. 10% HP się przyda, serio. I zrobimy sobie trening siłowy. I do osób, które będą to na YouTubie oglądać, to tylko powiem, że najbliższą półtorej godzinki będzie trochę przyspieszone, ponieważ już to przeszedłem. Okazało się, że dźwięk się nie nagrywał dobrze, więc specjalnie po to, żeby była ciągłość na YouTubie, przechodzę to jeszcze raz. Przed chwilą to przechodziłem, ale jestem trochę już mądrzejszy, będziemy mniej odkrywać, będzie więcej szybciej, będę wiedział co robić. I druga sprawa, właśnie dlatego te perki biorę, naprawdę przydaje się. Dużo się tu HP traci szybko przy walkach, a będzie intensywna walka i mnóstwo rzeczy wypada, a wy nie macie wcale tak dużo siły, tak więc te 2 perki weźmiemy sobie na początek. Będziemy potem oczywiście rozwijać, a tutaj, żeby witalność wzrosła, mógłbym na kolejny poziom, no to muszę się wyleczyć o 200 obrażeń. Przebiegnij sprintem 1000 metrów, niosąc 75% max udźwigu. Przyda się to, naprawdę to się przyda. Te perki już na tą pierwszą misję się przydadzą.
I hope Barrett makes it back to us. I know he gets into trouble all the time, and everyone just sort of accepts
Sarah's the
he'll
best
be fine,
possible
but
person
still,
to be running Konstelacji.
that was intense, wasn't it? The artifacts, I mean.
Nonsense.
Sorry, this must all be a little overwhelming for you right now. I guess a lot overwhelming, now that I think about it. I'm Noelle. It's really nice to meet you. And thank you for bringing the artifact to us.
Jeszcze jakby ktoś z czatu na Twitchu potwierdził, że wszystko działa ok, słychać dźwięk, to by było super. Sara mówiła coś o miejscu, gdzie mogę się zatrzymać. Wygląda na to, że dużo wiesz o tych artefaktach. Zastanawiam się nad innym rodzajem pracy poszukiwawczej poza artefaktami. Ta wizja, która mi się ukazała, czym twoim zdaniem jest? Jak długo nad tym wszystkim pracujesz? Czym była ta wizja?
Oh, right, that. If we're approaching this rationally, I suppose we'd call them visual and auditory hallucinations. What you perceived as lights and music could be overloaded neural input, your brain's attempt to make sense of something. An energy surge, some other phenomenon.
To nie była przypadkowa aktywacja synaps, kryje się w tym jakiś sens, a więc jest jakieś rozsądne wyjaśnienie. Cokolwiek mi się ukazało, nie pochodziło ode mnie. Brett coś zobaczył? Nie, to była przypadkowa.
Sure, I'm not trying to suggest otherwise. I wasn't there when it happened. I'm just thinking it through. It's okay. Now that this has happened to both you and Barrett, we can know to maybe expect it in the future. Be a little more prepared. We're all in this together now, right?
Słuchajcie, chyba zrobimy tak, że zacznę czytać, nie będę czytał wszystkich, tylko będę czytał to, co wybiorę, dobra? Co wy na to, bo nie wiem, czy to, niech mi tak ktoś zaznać, co jest lepsze. Stara mówiła coś o miejscu, gdzie mogę się zatrzymać. Nie będę jakby wszystkich czytał kwestii, tylko będę to, co wybieram.
Planning on sticking around then? Good. I think we can find a spot for you. And along the way, I can give you the very abbreviated tour. Right. So you've seen the library, obviously. Walter's quite proud of the collection, but Mateo has made more than a few contributions. Gardens are out the doors there, if you need a moment of quiet contemplation. Emphasis on quiet. At least. Let's head upstairs.
Kanapeczkę. Wzięliśmy sobie.
Well, I suppose calling you a rock breaker may have been a bit out of line.
Nazywano mnie gorzej.
Still doesn't excuse it. My frustrations lie more with Barrett, not the first time his shenanigans have jeopardized one of our ventures. Not fair of me to take it out on you, especially since it would seem he made the right call this time. So, let's start over, shall we? Walter Stroud, CEO of Stroud Eklund, member of Constellation, and oft-times grumpy old man.
Dzięki za obsę.
Welcome aboard.
Cieszę się, że tu jestem. Na przykład po prostu trzymaj tę... Mam nadzieję, że przynajmniej drinki są darmo.
Yes, well,
Dzięki za różyczkę.
stocked bar is a treat I think Constellation can afford. For now. But if you clean us out, you're on your own. By the way, in addition to a place to stay, the Lodge has a wealth of modification and research equipment. Spacesuit customization, pharmaceutical manufacturing, testing alien substances, the whole thing. You can even fashion industrial pieces for large-scale projects, if you don't mind extracting a few raw resources from a nearby planet, that is. I'm a fan of self-reliance, so I encourage you to make use of the tools we have to build what you need.
No dobra. To nie jest miejsce, w którym można spodziewać się prezesa firmy.
Funny thing about companies, you build one sturdy enough, it doesn't need you there all the time to prop it up. Stroud Eklund functions quite well on a day-to-day basis, leaving me time to devote to more esoteric pursuits. For years, I was captivated by the writings of Constellation's founder, Sebastian Banks. I finally decided to do something more than admire from a distance, and so now I call the Lodge home, as much as anywhere
Myślę,
else.
tylko też sobie zagram, czekam na wersję pudełkową, żeby mieć na przyszłość. No, nawet, znaczy, wiesz co, mam na 2 lata Game Passa, więc raczej nie, znaczy, zobaczymy, może kiedyś wrócę, ale to po prostu kiedyś kupię sobie w promocji, wiesz, jeżeli będę chciał mieć na własność. W Game Passie tutaj kupiłem i tak tą wersję special, żeby zagrać wcześniej, a zobaczymy jak, wiesz, kiedyś za 2 lata ta gra będzie kosztować tam, nie wiem, 100, no nie? No, w Game Passie ją mam, tak jakby, no nie? Na jakiej karcie graficznej? RTX? RTX 4090. Na Twitchu masz lepszej jakości transmisję, zapraszam.
I am at your service.
Gram w rozdzielczości 4K, full detale.
So, are you ready to get to work? Or was there something else?
Słuchajcie, ruszajmy.
We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out of bedrock. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually, but a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising.
Przyznam, że nie mogę się doczekać, moja pierwsza misja.
Felt the same way when I started too. There's an electricity in the air when you know you're about to uncover something. But it's not just that. I want to take this opportunity to see how you handle yourself, and for you to learn more about us. I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry.
Jasne, ty i ja razem, aż znajdziemy ten artefakt.
We'll need to head to Mast. Check in with the Vanguard recruiting office where my contact works. And listen, whatever you were before or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. so long as you don't bring UC security to our doorstep. Every member of Constellation is their own conscience. Understood?
Dobra, zrozumiano.
Let's take a little stroll through New Atlantis, shall we?
W końcu wyszła gra, na którą czekałem na kilka lat. Aż tak może nie czekałem, ale lubię kosmos. Lubię kosmiczne, a RPG w kosmosie to rzadkość, więc to jest podwójnie fajnie. Na razie gra się bardzo przyjemnie, a co do wydajności gry, nie bój się, gra ma FPS kappa, czyli więcej niż 60 FPS-ów i tak nie odpala, bo tak jest silnik zrobiony. O, a ten to można sobie pójść? O, jakie fajne przejście, nie widziałem go wcześniej. A czekajcie, co to jest? Aha! Chwila, bo ja już się zastanawiam. Co to jest za dzielnica? To jest nadal ta dzielnica ta sama, ta dzielnica, tak? Tak. Okej, ale i tak musimy przejść do jednego gościa. Pewnie nie tędy. Open 49 godzin. CJ's. No właśnie, właśnie jak używać jetpacka? Jeszcze się zastanawiam. I czy ja go mogę używać tutaj w ogóle? Zbadaj. A, zbadanie tak wygląda. Puszczę ten świat coś? Czy ja wiem? Już kilka takich questów z NPC-ów, którzy gadali po prostu obok, było. Ilość ludzików podobna do cyberpunka, moim zdaniem.
Honor, loyalty, self-reliance in all your actions as members of the United Colonies Navy?
I do.
Then I'm proud to welcome you to the Vanguard. Now, you all have your assignments. Get out there and show them what the UC's made of. Supra et Ultra.
Supra et Ultra. Aha. Chłopaki się właśnie zaciągnęli się.
Sarah. Another space explorer. Hey, you ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, earn some credits, even get your UC citizenship?
Może później, najpierw mam do omówienia sprawy Konstelacji.
All right. Can't blame me for trying, right? I mean, I still haven't given up on getting Sarah to re-enlist.
It's a game we play. He asks, I say no.
Here's what I got for you two. Vanguard volunteer by the name of Moira. Helps patrol the old neighborhood. Sol, Mars, Neptune, you know.
The Sol system? Which admiral did he upset to get that posting?
He's Martian, born and raised. Not like I can get anyone else to care. Word is he's got some fancy metal ornament he's been showing off to the old grounders. Matches that description Sarah gave me.
Pomówimy z nim, na pewno złożymy mu uczciwą ofertę.
Sol system has a lot of planets, but a vet like Moira will be checking in at Sidonia on the regular.
You mean hitting the bars, don't you, John?
Hey, nothing wrong with a little refresh between patrols.
Jak wygląda DLSS? Nie ma DLSS-a. W takim razie lecimy do
I'm
Cydonii.
serious about that recruitment offer, by the way. You just come talk to me when you're ready. UC is a good friend to have.
Long way down.
Wiecie co, pojedziemy jeszcze do dzielnicy handlowej.
How's it going?
Please, if you experience any issues in your dealings with the distribution center, let us know. We're always striving to improve. Welcome to UC Distribution. Now, before you say a word, I am required to inform you that formal complaints cannot be filed until the customer feedback system is back online. I have been told it'll be up and running in 2 weeks, but you know how these things are. I am sorry for any potential inconvenience. Also, if you're here about a corporate account, I've been assured that deliveries will be back on schedule soon.
Chcę zobaczyć, co masz na sprzedaż.
I hope we have what you need.
Amunicja. Ile kosztuje amunicja? Zobaczmy. Niedrogo, słuchajcie. Tylko której amunicję muszę kupić? 7,7 na pewno. Kupmy tyle. Kurde, której amunicji muszę kupić? To jest chyba ten. Ale tego... Dobra, kupiliśmy tylko do tego. Do jednego karabinu. Jaki gun w ogóle, 38 000 kosztuje. Minigun. Ciekawe. Wspomagacze, zobaczmy po ile ma... po ile ma, myślałem, że ma. Ale nie ma. Unieruchamiacz. Bandaże, lecz kontuzje, rany szarpane i kłute. Część dostatku, naleśniki. Czyli nic ciekawego w zasadzie. Amunicję, ale amunicji mają dużo, to dobrze wiedzieć. Dobra.
Back to it then.
Been up there, huh? Space?
Czy jeszcze jest tej dzielnicy handlowej? Galabank. O, taki ten.
Can you imagine how many credits flow through this place?
Jaki bankomat.
Figuratively, of course.
Śmieszny. Ciekawe, czy można okraść bank. Galbank, Getting jak z Getting Banku w Polsce.
Now, listen, I have a lot on my plate right now, and you don't look like a new hire stumbling through their first day. Who exactly are you?
Od dziś pracuję na recepcji, broń osobista to teraz standard. Było o tym info.
What? Oh, you. You really look like you know how to use that thing. I have an eye for talent, and I have a feeling about you. Oh, this is perfect. Kismet, really. I have a business proposition for you that could help us both out. Very lucrative.
Trochę za grubo idzie z waseliną.
So you see right through me. You've got a good eye. You are just the person I'm looking for. Well, confession time. I might just be a little desperate. See, the world of credit analysis, you know, dealing with deadbeats and reprobates is, well, it's a tough field. And what I need is a ringer, someone that can collect some of our top delinquent offenders. What I need is you. You work with me. The fee you get will be huge.
To może być trudnego w ściąganiu długów. O jakich sumach rozmawiamy?
Oh, I can tell you're eager. That's good. But we'll start small and work our way up to the worst offenders.
Dobra, powiedz mi, kto jest celem.
Yes! So, we got a Galaxy-class con man took out a loan to franchise a restaurant. Turns out, surprise, it was a scam. And Dieter Maliki jumps system. Now, he's holed up in a literal shack in the middle of nowhere. Can you believe it? The job is simple. Get Dieter to pay. And we don't want him dead, we don't want him hurt. Just close his account like an honest citizen.
Co się stanie, jeśli umrze?
If he dies, then his assets go to probate, and we can get paid. So if he forces you into an it's you or him situation, it's A-okay for Galbank's bottom line if you choose him. But I cannot stress this enough. This is not the ideal outcome. We wanted him liquidated, we'd have put a tracker on him.
No dobra, czas odebrać dług.
I'll send over all the details. You find Dieter and bring his account current.
Decided to take a break from exploring to collect some debts? Not exactly Constellation-worthy pastime, but I'll follow your lead.
I hate to end on this note, but you know, not everyone's a straight arrow. If you cut a deal with Dieter, honestly, I have no way of knowing. But don't expect any more jobs for me. Best of luck. I believe in you.
Ciekawe, ciekawe. Fajny, fajny. Podoba mi się taka interakcja w ogóle. Nie spodziewałem się. Tutaj był jeden quest związany z domem marzeń. No właśnie z nim miałem. O, chcę porozmawiać o moim domu na Soli.
Small home in the Olympus system, right? There's a balance on that property. Argos Extractors negotiated a very fine loan for you. There are weekly payments, but if you miss a payment, no big deal. It's a pay-as-you-go type of affair. But I think we'd all be happier if you dealt with the mortgage one way or the other.
Całe sprawy w razie, że jest zdzierstwa, więc jeśli przegapię płatność, to nic się nie stanie.
I mean, you won't be let into your house without paying, but no ding to your record if you let the property sit. Honestly, it's almost like a locked-in rental. Pretty standard for some mining outfits.
Chcę usłyszeć, jakie mam opcje.
So there are two ways to take care of a loan for good. One's easy. Just pay off the balance, then the house is yours, free and clear, and you are one very happy new homeowner. The other option, less ideal, is just walk away and we foreclose on the property.
125 000 kredytu. Aha. Potrzebuję trochę czasu.
Absolutely. Take all the time you need.
Dobra, wiemy co zrobić.
Not here on business. Just shop.
Co jest tutaj?
You're only as safe as your equipment out there. Welcome to Outland. We deal in only the finest, most reliable gear for whatever adventures may await you.
Jaki wypucowany gościu.
By individuals who have devoted their lives to distant travel. And while I've never needed them myself, I stand by everything we offer.
Dziwnie, że nie używasz niczego z tego, co sprzedajesz. Czyli latasz na golasa jak święty turecki? Jestem pod wrażeniem.
No flying for me. Not.
O, właśnie wygląda jak turecki. Chcę zobaczyć, co masz na sprzedaży. Masz dużo powracających klientów?
I do. In this line of work, it's essential, don't you think? Not seeing people come back would not only suggest that they're not satisfied with our business, but that whatever they purchased had failed, leaving them unable to return. I would not be able to sleep at night if I thought that were the case.
Chcę zobaczyć, co masz na sprzedaż.
I hope we have something that suits you. Get it?
Skafander kosmicznego tirowca. Dobra, co ma z uzbrojenia? Przecinaka. Aha, to są... Kosmiczny tirowiec, plecak. Hełm kosmicznego tirowca. Okej, wspomagacze. Apteczka. Kupujemy. Kup wszystko. Dobra. Odkup, okej. No dobra, idziemy stąd. A czy możemy stąd ruszyć do statku? Możemy. To jeszcze tutaj pójdziemy zobaczyć jeden kwestię z barze jakimś.
Security scanners, chemical sniffers. The United Colonies sure isn't taking any chances.
Hey. Any vacancies on your crew?
O, czekaj, nie,
Let me
co?
know if you change your mind.
On mógł go zatrudnić.
Hope life is treating you well. Let me know if I can get you anything. Hey there. Always nice to see a new face. First time in New Atlantis?
To naprawdę tak oczywiste? Jaką tam nową, bo tu bardzo często. Naprawdę oczywiste.
Oh boy. I didn't mean for you to take it personally. It's just something to say to customers. Break the ice. Know what I mean? Listen, you just relax. Make yourself comfortable. You're welcome to stay as long as you want. That work for you, new guy? Let me know if there's anything I can get you.
Kamil, witaj, dziękuję za obsa. Z chęcią się czegoś napiję. Interesy zdają się kręcić.
Yep. Spaceport traffic keeps me pretty busy. But just between you and me, I've got something in the works that'll change everything. A new drink that'll make this place famous. Galaxy-wide.
No to muszę spróbować.
You would love it, I guarantee. Only, I can't make you one right now. Don't have the ingredients. I made a deal with a hauler to bring me some small samples of an ingredient I think will make all the difference. But it never showed up. Turns out the guy I hired was also hired by a few other folks. The kind of folks who ship less than legal cargo. Security got wind, and the whole lot was impounded. Now they're just sitting on it, taking their sweet time like they always do. It's killing me.
Porozmawiać z ochroną, może udać się odzyskać co twoje, nie? Brzmi jak coś, co mogłoby kogoś skłonić do picia.
Very clever of you. Your parents must be so proud. And really, I'm not even certain this is what I need to finish the recipe. I think it is. I need to get my hands on that cargo.
Zdaje się, że przydałaby ci się pomocna dłoń.
It's gonna keep me awake nights if I don't try. Before we say anything else, I am in no way asking you to do anything that might violate any of the many laws in place here in New Atlantis or the larger United Colonies. This is just one friend talking to another friend, asking if maybe that friend could possibly find a way to get her important cargo out of
Tak, weszła w kamerę w ogóle po lewej.
Hypothetically, that were done in a less than 100% legal way? Well, that might not be the worst thing in the world. You, with me on this?
Surely you're not seriously considering this course of action. The last thing we need is UC security on our backs.
Możesz tam liczyć.
God, you have no idea what a relief this is. I'm obviously not expecting you or anyone to go in guns blazing and taking hostages or something. I just figure there has to be a way to get what I need.
Bez zakładników to tyle z moich planów. Masz jakieś informacje, o które mogą się oprzeć?
I know a few things, but not much. The cargo is being held down at the spaceport, not in the security office. Still, they use the same access cards. If you had one, it worked. How or why you would have a UC security access card is none of my business, of course. I'm sure I'm better off not knowing. Beyond that, the ship decks over there might also be able to get in. I don't know any of them, or I'd be talking to them instead of you. No offense.
Dobra, coś
I'm
myślę.
not worried. I'm annoyed. Wait, are you saying I should be worried? No, of course not. It'll be fine. Totally fine. I trust you.
Dobra.
Stop by anytime you'd like to catch up. Howdy.
No dobra, questa mamy, na razie go nie będziemy robić. Coś czuję, że tam fajnie by było pójść z jakimś skradaniem się. Idziemy na statek.
All right, Captain. Where are we headed next?